Up close and personal today. Period. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Nia Sante. And today, as you read by the title, we'll be doing a story time of how I ended up on Reggie Ray's Instagram page. So if you want to see how that happened, you know, stay tuned for the video. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff, because you know we're on a come up. And if you don't subscribe now, you won't be able to see it. So yeah, subscribe, all that.
This one I better do with the jabata. Me, I no get time, I did that.
Let's get into the video. Oh, and by the way, I'll be eating some pickles while I'm talking. So, and to all them non-pickle eating people, don't judge me. All right. So I'm going to try to tell the story to the best of my abilities from what I do remember. Okay. I don't know what type of pickle that was. This not the kosher brand. This is not the kosher brand, and it's popping, it's buzzing. Anyways, okay, so it was around April 12th, April 11th, sometime in April. Everybody was quarantining because, you know, Corona. So everybody's quarantining, and so you know nobody's at work. So I'm just up late night on Instagram, you know, scrolling or whatever, and I see Reggie Ray. He was on oh, Paul. If you don't know who Reggie Ray is, I'm going to insert some clips of what he does.
Hot damn hole, here we go again. Like it's a rock, bitch, hard as a cop, bitch. This shit not for block, two hard tops in the parking lot, swinging out the rock like the sparking lot. My brook bronze down, speak for itself, like a wrestler. Another notch under my belt, the embezzler, home treasurer, the UNO competitor. I'm 10 steps ahead of ya, I'm the leader, y'all some following shit. Coming in this game on some modeling shit. Bitches stuck up just to get to the top. I put 100% in every line I drop. It's the Q to the B with the M-O-E-B. Queensbridge, Brooklyn, and we D-double-E-P. Whoa, y'all wish I did a life I live. Yo, body, don't tell them what this is done. Yo, it's the real shit to make you feel. Dump them in the club. Have you wildin' out when you bump this. Drugs to your eardrum, the war uncut. Have the OD, cause it's never enough. Yo, it's the real shit to make you feel. Dump them in the real, baby.
He's basically like a he's kind of Instagram famous, you know. He reenacts scenes from TV shows, movies, other Instagram influencers. He reenacts their videos, so that's what he does. So he was doing, you know how a lot of people started to do, like how like Tori had, Megan fans don't come for me, I'm sorry, I'm a Megan fan myself, but you know how Tori had quarantine radio and stuff like that, So he was doing stuff like that, like how Sky Jackson and her get together and let people show their talents off on their live. So he happened to be live. He happened to be live one night. It was like 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning. So he was live, and I was like, let me just see what he's talking about. So I clicked the live, and I'm in there. And I see everybody showing up their talents, people saying, dancing, or whatever. So I requested to be in the video. Well, not to be in the video, but to join the live. I requested to join the live because I'm like, he's not gonna pick me. I'm like, okay, he's not gonna pick me. So I'm in there watching people, you know, laughing, giggling, reading comments, all of that. Then I see that he chooses me. He chooses me to go up onto his live with him. So I'm like freaking out. It's like, I didn't think he was gonna pick me. So I'm like, oh God, I don't know what to sing. I didn't plan anything to sing. Everybody's singing, I'm scared people gonna talk about me, da da da. So I get cammed up and good. So I get cammed up and he's like, you know, what's your name? Where you from? Yada yada blah blah blah. So I'm like, okay, cool.
I'm Mia, I'm from New York, I live in Georgia, and I want to sing.
I want to sing for your live. So he's like, oh, okay. What are you going to sing? So I'm like, I'm gonna sing Sober by Malaya. If you guys know who Malaya, or the song, you know, Sober. It's a song called Sober by a girl named Malaya. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna sing Sober by Malaya, yada yada blah 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 blah. So he's like, okay, like, you know, who is that? Like, he didn't know who Malaya was. I didn't know how to say her name at the time, because you know you read somebody's name but it's not pronounced the same way as you read it. So I didn't know her name. So I said Malaya, I don't know her name. But I was trying to give him an idea of what I was talking about by saying she has a song with Alumni, because that's the song that I went to sing. I was like, she has a song with Alumni, da, 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 da. And so I'm like, Malaya, she has a song called What You Did with her and Alumni. And he's just like, who's Alumni? And I'm like, you know who Alumni is, like, stop playing. And everybody in the comments is just like cracking up, you know, saying stuff. You know how people be in the live, but I'm not really trying to pay them no mind, because people going to, you know, say whatever. So I'm just like, you know, Alumni, like, you know, she has a song called Boot Up, da da da. He's just like, who's Alumni? I've never heard of her, right? So I'm still trying to jog his memory. I'm like, boot up, boot up. She's still not getting it. So I was like, her and Jacquees got into some beef over her song. And he's like, oh, you mean Ella Jacquees made? I said, Ella Jacquees made? I cracked up, because I follow Reggie, right? But I haven't been following him like that. So I totally forgot that him and Ella May actually got into a little beef. Like, I think she said something to him, or she ended up blocking him. One of the two. Because like I said, he's known for reenactments. He did a reenactment of when Ella May was on stage or whatever at the BET Awards, whatever it was. Ella May had shaded Jacquees, or Jacquees shaded Ella May. Something happened, and Reggie Ray did a reenactment of it. So Ella May wasn't messing with him after that. So when I said Ella May, he was just being shady and petty as ever, talking about some, who is that? So the whole time I'm like, Ella May. And he's like, who? So I was just like, okay, Jacquees, da da da. So he's like, yeah, Ella Jacquees May. And I was just like, not you called her Maid. Not you called her Ella Jacquees Maid. Because people know her mostly because of that beef with Jacquees. But long story short, I ended up singing for him. I ended up singing that song with Malaya and Ella May. And you know, a lot of people were like, oh, I like your singing, I like your voice, da da da. A lot of people was just trying to clown. You know how trolls are. But nonetheless, I still got up there and managed to sing as good as I could, because I'm a little scary when I got to sing in front of people, whether that's just in my room with people watching me, or whether that's me face to face with people watching me. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, when I know somebody's watching me, point blank period, whether I'm face to face or it's behind the camera, I get shy. Like, not right now, like, you know, when I'm doing my YouTube, I can talk, I'm able to talk to the camera or whatever and vibe and stuff like that. But when I'm singing, it's a whole different story. Like right now, if I had to sing to you guys on camera, I could do it. But if I knew that, like if this was like a stream, a live stream, and I knew you guys were watching me, I'd be a bit nervous. But yeah, nonetheless, I sung. He actually like, you know, enjoyed it. I rewatched the video, and he was like kind of laughing at some parts. But was it because of me or because of comments? I don't know, but he definitely was not for the come for me. But yeah, people was in the comments definitely trying to drag it. Like, you know, you have them trolls and then you have people that drag it, and there was people in the comments that was definitely trying to drag it, so I had to drag them. Like, I don't care if you criticize me, but don't do too much. Don't do too much. Like, you could say, okay, I don't like your singing, you can't sing, but don't do too much. Like, oh, she been up here for too long next, she trying to do all these runs, she trying to do these scissor runs and scissor inflations. I said, who? Me? Bet. So them trolls that trolled extra hard that night, I definitely found their Instagram pages and I definitely DM'd them and drugged them for filth, because you thought you were going to sit behind the screen and drag me and I wasn't going to come for you. You thought, but I did. I found you, and I had the time that night. I had the time, and I drug you too. So now we tit for tat. But anyways, yes, I'm going to insert the clip of, I'm going to insert the actual clip that is on his page to this day. That happened in April. It is now August, so I'm kind of famous, you guys. Kind of famous. But nah, no, I'm just playing. But yeah, so I'm still on his page to this day, so I'm gonna insert the clip of what he took from that video, because it was knowledge to me that he posted me on his page. Like, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Like, I thought I was just gonna sing, go about my business, but no, like all that stuff that happened with Alumni, he thought it was funny enough to post on his page. So he didn't post the whole clip of me singing, but he just posted the clip of us talking about LMA on his page. And like I said, I'm on his page to this day. Yes, I read some of the comments. Some of them was, you know, clowning. Other people were just laughing at the situation, but that's neither here nor there, because I really don't care. It's just like, I'm just glad he put me on his page. Like, thank you. But yeah, so I'm gonna insert the clip right now. I forgot her name. Start with an M. Malaya, something.
Okay.
Something like
that.
She got the song with she got the song with what's her name? She got the song with LMA.
Who?
You know what I'm talking about?
Who did you say? Yeah, I can hear you,
like
but who did you say?
She got this song with
you got a song with
LMA.
Who?
Huh?
Who is that?
She got this song with LMA. It's called What You Did.
Yeah, who was that? Who was LMA?
You don't know who LMA is?
No.
Am I not pronouncing her name right? The girl that sing Boot Up.
Boot Up.
Stop.
What song? Who is that?
Boot Up. Her and Jacquees. It's going back and forth.
Oh, Ella Jacquees May. That's who you talking about. Okay. Because you gotta say people's full names. You gotta say their middle name when you talk about certain people. Because I didn't know who you was talking about. You got to say their middle name. Okay.
Okay. So yeah.
I was like, boot up, what? Okay.
But I would sing Sober by Malaya, or however you say her name. So
Malaya. Okay, cool.
Alright. So yeah, y'all, that's my little quick short story telling me how I ended up on his page. It's not a long story, it was just, you know, brief. But yeah, nonetheless I ended up on his page, and I'm still up there, so you know, I thought that was pretty cool, whatever. But yeah, kudos to Reggie Ray. I like Reggie Ray. He real cool for you know, camming people up to show their talents. Even though, you know, he was laughing at some of them people, I was laughing at some of them people too. But it takes some courage to, you know, cam up on somebody's live and showcase your talent. And I was very proud of myself for being beamed up. I was so happy that I was in his live. Some of my friends saw that I was on his live, and they like DM me like, oh my gosh, I saw you on his live, da da da. And yeah, so I'm just glad that I got the opportunity, and I'm just glad that he puts me on his page. But nonetheless, you guys, that's all for the story time. If you want more story time from me, just let me know in the comment section below. Let me know any videos you guys want me to do in the comment section below. And before I cut this video off, I have to let you guys know who the winner of the giveaway is. Please clap your hands for Reggie. This is her.
Look at this bullshit. I'm sorry.
But yeah, she's the winner of our giveaway. I was gonna have the giveaway close on August the 4th, which is tomorrow. But since y'all barely participated in the giveaway anyway, which is very sad, but you know, it is what it is. She's the winner because she was the only one that chose to take time out of her day to do the simplest giveaway for some free cash. Like, who don't want no free cash? Like, nonetheless, I'm not mad, y'all. It's all love, all love, all tea, no shade, all of that. So yeah, I just want y'all to congratulate her on her easy win, because literally all y'all had to do was subscribe, boom, which was already done because y'all already have subscribed. So all you had to do was follow me on Instagram. And if you're watching my videos, like I hope you would as my subscribers, you would have knew the answers to the question that I asked you guys to answer. I told you guys to subscribe to my channel, follow my Instagram, and then on my perm rod set video, I mistakenly said the wrong answer to what 12 times 3 was. So I asked you guys to go to that video and find out what I said 12 times 3 was. And it was literally in the beginning of the video. You didn't have to watch more than like 5 minutes of the video, literally, to win free money. But y'all chose not to do it. It's neither here nor there. She chose to do it, and so she's winning the giveaway. So I just want you guys to, you know, go give her some love, shout her out, all that good stuff. I just want to, you know, bring some attention to the only winner and the only participant of the giveaway, which is, like, again, I said, it's very sad that you guys didn't participate in the giveaway. Hopefully you guys will participate in any other giveaways that I have in the future, or I just won't do giveaways. So it's up to you guys. It's up to you. But nonetheless, you guys, thank you guys for watching my video. Like I said, comment, like, subscribe, share, all of that good stuff. And period.